to share with you what was the last experience of her divine visit in Russia. And I must say it was really a dramatic breakthrough, because in the scientific conference that she held in Moscow, there was the participation of a very well-known scientist, a physicist. His name is Anatoly Akimov. He's very well known all over Russia and all over the world also. And he came with a theory, and he's been studying this theory for a few years, which is based on the vacuum body, and he studied something like the torsion field. And he could explain in a very clear way, in a very scientific way, the vibration that Shri Mataji is emitting. So at the beginning he was studying some yogis which were meditating, and he could notice that they were emitting vibrations. There was an aura around them. But then when he came to Shri Mataji, when he saw her pictures, the miraculous pictures, then really he could find out what it was. And he said that in her case it was something which is infinite, which is unlimited. And also it was very nice because at one point, as he say, as a man of science, I have to admit that all the scientists that so far made some exceptional and unique discovery, I have to admit that all this didn't come through a scientific process, through the brain, we can say, but it came only through some divine inspiration. Say, we can mention Newton, we can mention Einstein, and so on. And he say also in my case, when I was studying and working on this theory, at some point when I saw the picture of Shri Mataji, then I got the inspiration. And then now Shri Mataji has invited him on September to come, and he has already written a book in Russia which will be translated in English, and he's preparing a new book on which of course the major topic will be this unique discovery. So now we have somebody who has scientifically proved what Shri Mataji is.
In Russia, the people somehow are very open-minded. Not only that, the scientists especially are very open-minded and were suppressed very much. So they tried to find out the subtler things, not only finding out about chemicals or about some physical properties of the light, but they wanted to go into the subtler side, and they had found out already a great deal of knowledge about the auras around the hand, auras around the body. They had done so much of research and was accepted all over the world, their findings. Now this gentleman was a specialist, I think, because he's a very well-known, very well-known person, and he's holding a very big position. He was saying that he has to run 150 organizations. Very humble and very nice person. And when I came out with this discovery, I was happy in a way, because scientifically, if it is proved, then nobody can challenge it. He has already written a book with all the algebraical complications of what he wanted to prove. And he said there is a vacuum. Beyond the consciousness, there's vacuum. And in that vacuum only you can know the reality. And once all this becomes the reality, it is a science. And that's how it is made into science. He showed so many of my photographs, especially the one where a lot of energy is coming out of my Sahasrara when we are on a boat. So he said she is the source of all the cosmic energy. And that's what his Adi Shakti is. She's the one who creates everything.